So, just, first of all, to get it out of the way from the very beginning, I would like to apologize for any weird noises you might hear throughout this video. There's a construction crew right underneath my bloody window slash balcony slash whatever, 6 days a week, I'm pretty sure, all day long, and then the 7th I have my family around, and so there's no other time for me to film. And secondly, my hair is as big of a mess as my life, but I can't find any hair tool for the death of me, so we'll just have to roll with it. Anyway, thanks for bearing with me. Yeah, so August is a thing that has passed, and it's just kind of blowing my mind because I'm starting university this month. I assume most of you are going back to school as well, so, good luck. Good luck if you're back already. Yeah, just good luck even if you're not in school. Yeah, anyway, let's get into the books that I read this month, because I read quite a few books. I'm very proud of myself, to be quite honest. And yeah, let's get into the books. So, yes, based on proximity to my current position, a book I read this month was Life and Death by Stephanie Meyer. This is a gender-bent Twilight retelling that came out for the 10th anniversary of Twilight. It's very heavy because we have Twilight and you know the gist. I love this. I skimmed through this. It put me in the Twilight mood, so I'm still low-key marathoning the movies. I'm stuck on Eclipse, which I'm not complaining about. If you love Twilight, I would recommend it. Just for the feels, I liked it. Yeah, I liked the ending as well. Controversial, I know. 5 out of 5 stars for the feels, 3 for the content, maybe. Yeah, but Twilight. The second book, again, based on proximity, because we're not about chronology on this channel, is Great, Gabby. Great. Clearly killing it. Everything Leads to You by Nina LaCour. This is a book about a girl, so descriptive. Yeah, who works in the movie industry. She's a set designer, sort of, and it's about a quest, and it's just brilliant. The setting of LA is beautiful. It has a lesbian protagonist, so representation is there. It has this quirky quest type aspect, which is so much fun, and it's just movie making, which, biased or not, it was great. Just a really solid, really cutesy read. Also, I got this book from the lovely Katie over on Katie Loves to Read, because she wanted to get rid of some stuff, so she gave me this because I was interested. So please do show Katie some love. I will link her channel down below, the gist. Yeah, I really love this book. It might be one of my favorites because it was just so much fun. So much fun. I would honestly recommend it. Yeah. I then also read The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. My sister got this and she let me read it, and this is my second Morgan Matson book, and I love Morgan Matson. I was already a fan of her just based on her Twitter and Instagram, because that's just the kind of person that I am, okay? And I loved the first book I read by her. It was Amy and Roger's Epic Detour quite a few months ago. Yeah, love that one. This one is about Andy, who is the daughter of this politician, and things happen because of that, and it just sort of throws off her summer plans, and she has to figure stuff out. And this feels just very Morgan Matson-y, nerdy references, and dogs, and coffee, and friendship, and I just feel like that's what Morgan Matson is all about, plus Hamilton and Taylor Swift, because reasons, obviously, so great. It had some beautiful nerds in this. It had dogs, it had great female friendship, a lovely relationship dynamic thing. It was just great read. I was a fan. If you want a cutesy summary contemporary, even though, I mean, is it really the season for them anymore? That's very sad. Anyway, I don't believe in that, so like, I would honestly recommend this because just fluff and cuteness, and it might put you in a good mood. So maybe check this out. Then, after 1,000 years, if not more, the universe has been expecting this for so long. I heard Winter by Marissa Meyer, which is the final installment in the Lunar Chronicles series. And man, oh my god, it was so good. It was so good. I'm terrible at finishing series, as you may know, but a lot of times final books in series are my favorite. And I think it's fair to say it goes the same for this one. It was so great. I love the swirl so much, and the world building is A++. I love the characters. I love all of them. I love how they all interact with one another. And man, just they're so beautiful. And the relationships and friendships, and you wouldn't expect a lot of them to work, but they do. And it's so action-packed. And honestly, this book series has everything. And this book alone, I mean, oh my god, Winter is a protagonist. I mean, they're all memes, so still. But Winter is just the ultimate Hufflepuff, and I want to protect her with my life, and she's so tiny and adorable. All these characters, I just please read the Lunar Chronicles series. I can't even speak anymore because, yeah, it just gives me a lot of feels. Anyway, this was just a great conclusion to the series. You need to read it. Like, come on, fairy tale retellings in space. It's just, it's so good. I promise. I know adjectives that aren't good, but I have a lot of feelings and I cannot process, so this is just the first adjective that comes to mind. Yeah. And then, at the very last of the month, I picked up Landline. This is one of her adult novels. I've read Eleanor and Park and Fangirl by her, which I really liked. I didn't love them quite as much as everyone else, but I did like them a lot. This is about this lady that's having some sort of problems in her marriage, and she finds this landline in her mom's house that she uses, and it sort of calls back to 1998. Her husband, well, her soon-to-be husband, it calls the guy, but in 1998. And it's a lot of fun so far. I'm 232 pages in. I read 50 today, which is September 1st. Great to be back at Hogwarts, eh? Yeah, so I'm low-key cheating, but it's really good so far. I don't think I'll include it in next month's wrap-up, because, I mean, you know, but yeah, it's probably gonna be really good. Not sure if it's a 5 out of 5 stars, because something is missing. I'm having loads of fun with it, but something is missing, so yeah, who knows? Just keep an eye out on Goodreads to see. So that was my month in terms of reading. Please let me know if you've read any of these beautiful books, and I mean, what you thought of them, and also what you read this month, what you plan on reading. I don't know, just tell me something. Let's start a conversation, because I need some friends. Low-key kidding, low-key serious. Anyway, yes, I'm gonna go do some things. I don't know what, but I'm gonna try. Yeah. I'll catch you later, hopefully. I don't know. Bye.